Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It is B. Wiley. Thank you so much for joining me. I am here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with a new video. If you're just following me and you're new to my page, don't forget to follow, subscribe, and like the things that I post. And feel free to comment below and share it as well. Today's video is about characteristics of love. So while we're in quarantine, it's good to feel love, to be loved, and not be down and out and depressed. So I have a few characteristics of what love is and what it is not. So number one, love is empathetic. It shows empathy. It knows that just because I have not had the experience of what this person is going through, I am very empathetic. I am caring. I feel what they feel, and I just want to be there for that person. Number two, love is peaceful. It's all about peace of mind. It's all about having a settled mindset and just feeling good from the inside out. Number three, when we're talking about characteristics of love, number three is compromise. And when I'm talking about love, we're talking about from your children, the relationships you have with your parents, your peers, your romantic partners, and even your animals. How do they give love? All right, so when we're talking about compromise, those who claim to love you should want to compromise. They should want to compromise with you, meet you in the middle. And of course, there are boundaries when we're talking to compromise. Don't jump off a cliff because that's not compromise. That's just crazy. All right, number four, for the characteristics of love, we're talking about clarity. Clarity is my favorite one because you definitely want to be clear on how the other person feels, and they need to be clear on how you feel as well. So clarity is probably the most important in my opinion. Now, when we're talking about clarity, let's talk about number five, understanding. When you're in a loving relationship, you need to be able to understand each other. You need to be able to see each of and understand where you're both coming where you're both coming from and both of your points of views. And the last one, number six, when we're talking about the characteristics of love, selfless. Those that love others are selfless. They give their love freely. It doesn't cost you a thing to receive their love because they are selfless. So let's talk about what love is not. Love, the opposite of love is hate. So, but that's a little drastic. So we're just going to say what isn't so loving. Characteristics are number one, selfishness. People that are self-serving. It's all about them. If it ain't about them, they don't want to hear about it. You can be talking about something about you that is near and dear to your heart. However, they're so laser beamed and focused on self that they can't hear nothing and ain't heard nothing and ain't trying to hear anything. Number two, they're hateful. They're full of hate and toxicity. All they can spew out is negative stuff, toxic words, abuse. It's just a violent, aggressive, combative, hateful atmosphere. Number three, and this is my favorite one for what love is not. Love won't confuse you. Love will not confuse you and have you filled with anxiety, have you feeling like you're walking on eggshells, have you feeling like you're fearful and you don't know what's going on and you're out of your mind. Don't be confused out here, people. It is the worst. Number four, when we're talking about love and what it is not envious. It does not envy the next person because they have a Mercedes. It does not envy the next person because they have a master's degree. No, it does not. It is not. That's not what love is. So if they're envious and they're full of envy, that's not it, sis or brothers, because I'm talking to you both. All right. Number five, love is not misleading. Love is not misleading. Let's say you need to go to 7-Eleven and your loved one tells you, all right, I ain't gonna go with you, but you need to take a left, take a right, then do a U-turn and go back right again. That is misleading and it's only gonna lead you in the wrong direction. When we're talking about love and someone coming from a place of love, they're gonna say, hey, take my hand, follow me, and I will lead the way. Love is not misleading. It will lead you there with ease. All right. Number six, love is not jealous. It is not jealous of what other people have going on or jealous of what other people look like. No, it's absolutely not. And last, number seven, love is not manipulative and trying to master this other person and turn yourself into who you're not just to get what you want from this person. Those are manipulating tactics, and that is not love. Are you experiencing any of these characteristics from love or the not so much loving characteristics or area? Are you experiencing it? Are you still confused? Are you up? Are you down? Are you all around? Or are you smooth sailing with the sun out and the birds chirping? The best way to know if it's love is to 100% of the time think about it, because there's always ups and downs in any kind of relationship. However, you have to weigh it. Like, for the majority of the time, are you calm and collective and at peace? Or is your relationship filled with chaos? It's always something. It's always something. You don't even know when the bottom gonna fall out, because it's every day. It's always something. It's always this. It's always that. It's always drama. It's always chaos. So are you living in a chaotic environment? Are you living in a calm environment? Whichever one it is, if it's chaos, you need to confront that thing, address it, and do what you have to do to either get out or work through it. All right, guys, I'm B Wiley. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to follow me: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. B Wiley. If you want to shoot me an email, please feel free to do so. The link is in my bio. However, it is askbwiley@coachbwiley.com. If you want to book a session with me, please feel free to do so at mymentor.life and look up B Wiley. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.